What are you doing?
Do I look good?
Wait, my singlet is showing. I don't know where this singlet keeps showing.
I said, do I look good?
You look alright.
Baby, let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
Hi guys!
Hey people!
Welcome back to our channel.
Oppie and Ayo.
Ayo and Oppie.
We are back again.
Yes, we are.
What's popping? What's happening?
Yes, we hope that you guys are good. We hope you are well.
Yeah.
And we're glad to be back in front of you again.
We are glad to be back. We are glad to be back.
Oh, English. Today we have an interesting topic for you.
Interesting. It's not really interesting. Today we want to tell a story.
Yeah, you know we like gist, so we want to tell you a story.
Yeah, and this is one that we said we were going to tell you when we did our YouTube first year anniversary.
Yeah.
And we said, you know, we're going to tell that story to you.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to do some other video. I think we wanted to do the part 3 of the morning video. But we do feel that someone needs to hear this story, and someone is going to bless someone, and it will encourage someone. So the purpose of this story is that, first of all, we're going to be telling you or reiterating what we have said, that you know, we're not perfect and no marriage is perfect.
Yeah.
You know, we're going through our struggles as well, and also encourage someone that you can pull through.
Yeah. So this is one of our struggles. This was one of our struggles.
Yeah.
It is what we believe a trial that we went through in marriage.
Yeah.
It's a very personal experience. So I think we should just go ahead and share it with you.
So story. Once upon a time.
Time.
There was a man. Okay, that's how the story goes.
Yeah.
There was a man named Ayo who used to live with his beautiful wife named Oppie.
That's me.
And what happened was Ayo had to... Okay, anyways, let's say the story. Basically, the title of the vlog or the story is that we were...
Living apart.
Yes. Okay? We were living apart for real, and we want to share that with you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Where do we start from? Let's start from...
The Genesis.
Okay, we're gonna start from the Genesis and tell you what happened, and then obviously tell you how we were able to manage the situation. Because yeah, it was actually a situation.
It was a situation.
So I got a new job, and it was a case of, actually before I got the new job, it was a case of I was thinking about certain areas for work. So I was going to be making job applications outside of London.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all of the applications were initially in London, and I said, okay, if I go outside of London, I'll be able to get this, or I'll be able to get this. What do you think? And then she said...
I said yes. I said yes, thinking that it's going to be a job in London anyway, so he's not going to go outside London.
Yeah.
It's not going to get to that. We're not going to go that far. So I was like, yeah, baby, why not?
So I started my applications, and to God be the glory, I got a job offer, and this was outside of London in West Yorkshire. So how did you take it then?
I was happy, I was excited, but I was excited in the sense that I didn't realise the gravity of it all. So yeah, you're excited, you get a new job, you're excited. So
yeah, so it's a new job, everyone is excited. You know, a new task, a new challenge.
Exactly.
So at that time, we had not necessarily thought about
anything.
Yeah.
I think we were very unprepared.
Yeah, we were.
We didn't think about anything at all.
And then what we said was, okay, it's gonna be just for, it's an interim phase. You know, it will pass, we'll just do it. And then we started planning. So when we now started planning, we realized, okay, I could not go every day. I could not commute, you know, to West Yorkshire every day and back home. So we now agreed that I was gonna stay away during the week.
And come home
on a Friday. Okay? So that was our agreement, and we said, we'll do this. We were actually very positive about this.
Positive.
Okay?
We were positive, but like we said, we had to prepare. I'll just put out there that at that time I couldn't drive. So I was very much dependent on Ayo, like literally for everything. Mickey was still quite young as well.
Yeah.
So I was dependent on Ayo.
Mickey was a couple months old.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, Ayo was my literally driver. Like anytime I needed anything, if I wanted to go to the market, if I wanted to go shopping, like literally have to wait for Ayo to come back home from work, we'd go together.
Yeah.
All of that was out of the window. So I had to do a crash course, isn't it?
Yeah.
A crash course, like a 30-hour to learn how to drive. Thank God I passed.
Real quick.
Thank God I passed. Yeah, so that was part of the preparation.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that was a bit like daunting for us, that made me, for me personally, that made me feel like, oh, Oppie, are you doing the right thing? Is people's reaction around me. Yeah. I don't know about you, baby, because we've actually never talked about it.
It was the same thing for me. Obviously, people generally like, you know, do you really want to do this? I had one of my friends tell me, Ayo, I don't think you should do this. First of all, your wife, you're still a very young family in terms of you've only been married for 2 years as of then. And then you have a really young daughter. She was a couple months old. I don't think you want to be away from your family. You know, you actually talked me against it. But there was two things to this. Obviously, we prayed about it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We prayed about it in the sense that God's agreement that, okay, you can go ahead with this one, which means, you know, you might pass through fire, but you wouldn't get burnt. You might go through water, but you wouldn't be drowned.
For me, I had a lot of, oh my God, Oppie, are you sure you want to do this? If that was me, I would go with Ayo. And honestly, that's the type of girl I am. I would have been like, Nene, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
But I just thought that we had so much stuff here. We had our life here.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think that at that point it was right for us to move as a family. And if anything, I thought, okay, let's try this out. Let's see how it is.
Yeah.
You know? So I was very much, I think I was in La La Land. I was just very blunt.
And we're going to be telling you about 5 stages that we went through. Okay? And the first stage is...
the excitement stage.
Excitement.
As we're saying this stage, this can apply to any long distance relationship. Yeah. So excitement, you're happy, you're excited, oh, it's a new challenge in your relationship, it's fun, you know, and when you come back together, you're just so excited to see each other. I was like, Daddy's coming home, my baby's coming home. Like everyone who knew me then, like, don't come to me, don't talk to me. Everyone knew. Ayo's coming home, Oppie is not available. Even my mom and dad were like, I don't know if you can put the translation, like, Oppie and me on Nigbe phone. Like, Oppie won't pick up the phone because Ayo is
back.
So
it was really exciting. And then I think we had a little bit of, we're now boyfriend and girlfriend again.
Yes.
Because, you know, I've gone away for the week. She's looking forward to seeing her boyfriend at the weekend. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing my girlfriend at the weekend. You understand? I'm looking forward to holding my wife, touching my wife. Bear in mind that, you know, there was no touching during the week.
So kind of like a holiday romance. Like, you know, like, just like a holiday. You know, when you go on holiday and you're just, you know, excited to be away from home.
Exactly. So I was looking forward to coming back home, you know, to come and kiss my wife, to hold my wife. You know, I was always looking forward to a Friday night. You know, Friday night was always
you guys know about Friday nights.
So Friday night was very exciting. So yeah, that was the excitement.
The excitement
stage.
You've been away from someone for a while. If you don't want to see them after that while, something is wrong. Something is very wrong. So
so that was it for us. So that was the excitement stage.
That was the excitement stage,
which was fine. Then the next stage was the routine stage.
Oh God, that stage. That stage was when it started to go a bit innit? Now that looking back on it, that's the stage that it started to go. The routine stage, how do I describe the routine stage? Is basically when you fall into business as usual. Let's give an example. Okay, I was coming home, make stew, make things, get the house tidy, get Michaela ready. Oh, hi baby, oh you're back, oh you're right. How was work? What do you want to do? Let's quickly rush to choir. Let's come home, sleep. Next day, Sunday, blah blah. Business as usual. Like the excitement was just slowly kind of sapping away.
The excitement was gone, okay, and we were both a bit unhappy. Okay, we're unhappy that.
Why would you say we're unhappy?
We were away, isn't it? And we wanted.
I think the situation made it very tough for us. So if we go down into greater detail, we have to remember that for every time Ayol's coming home, he's spending a good amount of time traveling.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm coming home really tired.
Really tired because he's coming straight from work.
Yeah.
So he'll come home so late, so tired. So it's not like we'd get to have dinner together or anything like that. So he'd actually come home tired.
And then what I noticed was the excitement was gone, and I actually challenged her one of the times, and I'm like, you're no longer excited when you see me.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Which we'll talk about more when we go into more detail.
Actually.
So I'm like, why are you no longer excited? But that's when we got to the routine stage. But we didn't even do anything about it.
And we didn't know that we were in the routine stage.
Yes.
So we can only say this now in reflection, because now we actually sat down and talked about it, and we tried to break down what happened. We didn't know that we were in the routine stage.
Yeah.
So that is a very dangerous place to be, because when you don't know, you can't do anything.
You can't do anything. That's a good point. Very
now, the third stage that we went into, and for me this was the worst stage, is the frustration stage. I think this was the worst stage for me, because I felt like, for me and Ayol, the base of our relationship is that we are unified. We're friends.
Yeah.
I felt like we weren't even friends at that point.
Yeah, we were not best friends. It was actually frustration. She was frustrated. Okay, I was frustrated as well. Now, some of your frustration might be that obviously you were looking after Michaela by yourself.
That was my frustration. I felt like I had no adults communicate around me. So when you come home, I was expecting you to be a certain way.
Yeah. And
if you didn't come with that vibe, me too, I now closed up like, oh, if he's not coming with that vibe, why am I gonna come with any kind of vibe? So me too, I closed up as well. So, and then for you,
and then obviously it was frustrating for me because she was closing up. Do you understand? Not knowing that she was closing up, because I've also come with a certain type of vibe. Now, another of my frustration was that I wanted to play with my baby. I wanted to play with Michaela. Do you understand? But because Michaela was not used to me, she was only a couple months old. We're talking about, this was like the first couple months when I went away, or the first couple weeks. And I couldn't bond with Michaela. And then I would take my frustration on her because I couldn't have that Michaela time, daddy and daughter time. Do you understand? I'll take my frustration and I'll be like, oh, I'm so upset, blah, blah, blah. I might just go upstairs, and just go there. Yeah. Do you understand? So it was a frustration stage. We were going through frustration. I would come back from work, pour all my work frustration on her. She's like, oh, why are you pouring your frustration on me? Blah, 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 blah. And then, we just felt like, whilst, okay, I'm not saying our relationship was perfect or anything, but I feel like we were on like a 9 over 10, on a rating of 1 to 10. We were like on a 9, but we were fast going down to a 5.
Yeah.
And at the time we were frustrated, we were on like a 5 over 10.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
We were not in the same place at all. Well, funny enough, we were, because we were both frustrated. So in that sense, we were both in the same place, but we were not communicating at all. Like literally we wouldn't do stuff together unless we had to do stuff together.
Unless they had to do stuff together.
So it made it very difficult. It made it very awkward.
Yeah.
Very, very awkward. It made it... And the thing is, like, I felt like I couldn't talk to anyone because no one knew what I was going through. Like, I had a few people, I had 1 or 2 people that were kind of in the same position as me, and they understood my predicament.
Yeah.
But obviously the one person I wanted to talk to was you.
Was me.
And I couldn't talk to you because it was just messy. It was just very, very messy.
She had learned to be independent of me, and I had learned to be independent of her, which is fine. Do you understand? But there should still be a certain level of dependency on each other. Do you understand? At the beginning of this vlog, you said that you were dependent on me in terms of, you needed me to take you to places, you needed me to do things with you, but you had learned to do these things by yourself. So you didn't really need me anymore. Do you understand? That was part of what was bringing the frustration, because I felt like you did not need me as you needed me before. So
I could do stuff without you.
Exactly. And I felt like she did not need me as well. So that was annoying for me. The next stage, then, after frustration, then we went through a stage of reflection.
This is when you humble yourself. After you have finished fighting, after you have finished talking, giving back, forth.
Yeah. So the stage of reflection was, okay,
Humble yourself.
let us analyze the situation.
And analyze what's wrong.
What is wrong?
And this didn't happen in one day. It was over a period of time.
Yeah.
One time I would ask Guy, what do you think is wrong? What's going on? He would say he doesn't know. But I think you weren't being honest with me. And likewise, you would ask me and I'd be like, I don't know, but I wasn't being honest with you. Do you get we
No, that's exactly, yeah, that's it. So so at the time of the frustration, we were actually talking or trying to talk about it, but then we were not facing our reality, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
We were not facing our reality.
Definitely.
And so she would ask me and I'd be like, I don't know, I think we're fine, you know, we just...
That's it.
You
baby.
understand?
That's the thing that we
Yeah.
kept on saying that was so wrong.
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
I think we're fine, but we were not fine. So when we went through that...
fine. We don't do fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's not us.
Yeah.
We literally have to be on 100. You have to be like, baby, are you okay? You're like,
Yeah.
yes. So
Exactly. So the energies were low.
that's it.
You know, we needed to get our energies back up. We needed to get that fire burning. So we went through that stage of reflection where it was like, okay, let's analyze the situation. What is happening now?
And how do we
You know, what can we do?
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, okay, we feel like we're not on 100. Okay, we didn't have a bad relationship. Don't get it twisted. We were not enemies or anything. Do you understand?
But I just feel like couples, you should be in tune with each other. Like, you should be 5 and 6. And
Yeah.
when you're off, when there's that off feeling, I don't know how to describe it, but couples, you would know when you have an off
Yeah.
feeling. It's like, oh, like just
Yeah.
what's wrong? So that's what it was. That's what it was. And to be honest, it's that off feeling that can lead to breakups.
Yeah.
It starts with an off feeling. You don't just one day say, I want to break up.
You know,
It
it's
starts-
a gradual process.
It's a gradual process,
You
exactly.
know, yeah, so we went through the stage of reflection where she was reflecting, seeing how wrong, seeing things that she's not done well. I was reflecting as well, seeing my wrongs, things that I have not done well or things that I could do better. And basically, how can we work better? Okay? That was the reflection stage.
I think as well in that reflection stage, I think we also drew closer to God. As a unit. As a unit. So that's one thing that I would say that just should be in every marriage. Like,
Yeah.
so you have your personal prayer, and yes, I know in my personal time I was like, God, I don't like this. I just don't like this feeling. I don't know what it is. I
Yeah.
just remember saying that to God. I don't know what it is. So I think in that time we had more prayer time together.
Definitely. Yeah.
Because, you know, like when you don't know what to say, when you don't know what to pour out what's in your heart, God goes inside and he
Yeah.
takes out that very thing.
We now said, you know what, yeah, we're going to go back to talking on Skype every night. Do you understand? FaceTime. No, actually, I lie. I don't have FaceTime because I'm not an Apple person. She's got an iPad, but I don't
Skype.
have any Apple products, so I'm still very old school. So yeah, it was Skype. I'll speak to Michaela, I'll speak to her. You know, we would actually just leave the Skype on. I'll see everything she's doing in the evening.
Yeah,
See
like we
everything I was
wouldn't
doing in the
even, we
evening.
might not be talking, we might be doing different things, but we're still on Skype.
Yeah.
Or literally, Michaela, so obviously she was still a baby then. I'll just put her in front of you, just be like, I'll be like, oh, Nene, I need to go to the kitchen and do something. And you say, okay, put me in front of Michaela.
Yeah.
And just her hearing your
Yeah,
voice.
just talking to Michaela.
And that one makes a major difference. I don't know if anyone is in this situation, but children, even like Michaela, she doesn't see my parents every day.
Yeah.
But believe me, if my mum is in another room and she hears her voice, or if Ayo's mum is in another room, like exactly, Ayo's mum is a prime example, because she's been on that FaceTime, that iPad, she knows their faces, and that's how children are. So
Yeah.
don't think that, oh, these children, they don't know anything. Let them hear the voices, let them see the faces.
So obviously that improved my relationship with Michaela because I would come home on the weekend and she would recognize me from
you.
seeing me on Skype,
Yeah.
and we were able to bond. And because I was able to bond with Michaela, I was able to bond with my wife.
Exactly.
Okay, so this now leads us to the next stage,
The restoration stage.
the restoration stage.
Yeah.
Okay, what is restoration? Restoration is putting something back to its original position.
Exactly.
Okay, restoration is like healing. Do you understand? So we went through that healing stage where, you know, God now healed our relationship. God healed our marriage. We were restored. Do you understand? And I like to say, or I dare to say, that it was even more than a restoration, because I feel like we went one step higher
than before. Yeah.
We
went better.
So we went one step higher than where we were before I actually went away to West Yorkshire.
We were just initially grateful for what we have. You know, for what we have. The fact that we still have each other.
Yeah.
So I think in that restoration stage, everything became new again in our relationship, because we decided to make that conscious effort that it's gonna work. Yeah. And I think another thing is we decided we let God be in control. Yeah.
So we let God, as you said, so there was now a newness in the relationship. We let God have his way. That's why it is very important that God is the root, you know, it's the root source is the foundation of your relationship.
It's true.
So we went back to our foundation, we let God have his way. We were praying more, and we were very intentional about what we were doing.
Very deliberate.
Do you understand? We were making a deliberate effort, which is why we said in that video of a sweet marriage, it involves effort. You know, one making a conscious effort. So we started making that deliberate effort, and things started turning around. Do you understand? So in terms of the excitement, in terms of the love, in terms of, you know, the newness, there was sort of a new wine in the relationship. And I was still away, but we were living as normal. We were living like I was still
And that
here.
can only be God.
Yeah.
That can only be God. It can never be us. It can only be God that could have restored us.
Yeah.
It could only be him. So we're grateful for that. We're very grateful.
We're grateful for that. Okay? Should we quickly touch on some lessons?
One thing that I learned is that we are on the same team. We're fighting the same cause. We're on the same side. So anything that the devil tries or tried, we have to be aware of it. We definitely have to be aware of it.
Moving on from your point about what the devil tried. Now, you would have fears. So if you're in this situation where you're going through a long distance relationship, you have your fears, okay? And it is important to identify with your fears, okay? And then after you identify with your fears, you confront your reality, okay? Confronting your reality.
Going straight on.
Yeah, aka
holding the bull
taking the bull by its horn.
Yes.
So you need to take the bull by the horn, in the sense that your fears are, okay, perhaps, you know, this could lead to a breakup. You know, you're scared that, I might lose my man. I might lose my woman. Oh, he's many miles away.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
So
you're going through that stage. You're thinking about these things, but then you don't want to. You're like, oh, it's not going to happen to me anyway.
Yeah.
So the lesson is, it can happen to you.
It can happen to you.
Unless you take the bull by its horn.
Take heed.
Do you understand? Exactly. He that thinks he stands, let him take heed, lest he fall. Do you understand? So don't think that you're there, it's not going to happen to you. Everyone goes into marriage without thinking that divorce can happen to them. Do you understand? But it can happen to you.
You don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
But obviously these little things contribute to it. Like these little things are the little foxes that spoil the vine.
Yeah. Facing the reality. So we made a decision to face our reality. Our reality was that we were living in a long distance relationship. We're living, you know, almost separated, and then we realized that, you know what, we need to do something about this very quick. We made a decision, and we put actions in place to implement that decision, and the decision was that we're not going to let this separation or this gap to break us. Instead, we're going to allow it to make us
and
better,
stronger.
Make us stronger.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have come out stronger.
We've come out stronger.
We have come out better.
Glory to God.
And we give all the glory to God. But it took God, and it took both of us realizing these things.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've gone very long on this video. We're going to let you go now.
Guys, so, if this is something that touches you, or it's something that you want to talk about, feel free to message us. We will reply to you as soon as possible. As always, leave a comment, Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah.
The Davis family, we love you.
We love you. Make sure you share this video, okay? Because
Yeah.
it's going to bless someone.
It's gonna bless
Okay,
someone.
this video is going to bless someone. And if you've been touched or if you've learned anything from the video, please let us know.
Yeah.
We'd like to actually talk to you or hear your own story.
Yeah.
Until we see you in the next video.
Peace. Mickey, say
Adios.
peace. Say peace.
Bye.
Bye.
African baby, oh, my love. My banana smooth.